mystic filaments is usually 0 or 1.
So normal prints you cannot
it
adhere.
doesn't stick properly. The 1 kg filaments from
Oh,
E.
hey, it's streaming live on YouTube now.
Oh, wow, very interesting.
Okay, now it works. The thing is, I need to copy this link to Facebook and post it right at a Urban Tactical. I had to do this because it doesn't enable me to use Urban Tactical, the SG's YouTube account. It's a very funny thing.
Why? Why? Why, man? I'll print those USB slots stuff. Organizer.
I don't know, man. These days, all I'm be doing is just printing the blaster, man.
Are you still having Z-axis movements?
I'll see how in this next part that I'm printing. But so far, it's been the big pieces, not the small pieces.
I see.
Yeah,
Look
like
forward to your
small
blaster.
pieces. Oh, I think the whole world is looking forward, man. Even make test better is like this is interesting.
It's damn interesting.
Well, I printed a filament holder.
Okay, I have to keep my Facebook, YouTube running. So.
Oh yeah, I need that too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
I haven't tried it out.
because it feels like the spool keeps like getting hang or something, so it's nicer to have a holder.
I'm scared that you'll snap.
True.
I think we are live.
Just have a little bit of engineering thinking, just to strengthen. Yeah.
It doesn't help that I've never studied engineering. You also never
It's
studied
okay.
engineering.
It's okay, Gate. I dropped out of engineering. I didn't like it.
Then you went to media.
Yeah, then I went to art.
Okay.
How about you, JJ?
Me, I study
Just
aerospace.
talk out a bit.
It's on live, you know.
Let's say then go government.
Yeah, true.
Wait, what do you mean to study?
Finance.
Sexual
and
education.
Finance. Wait, is it related to Gate? Gate, yours
I
is
see Gate.
it's accounting.
I see Gate in school. That's the thing.
Yeah. That's actually like how we.
Wait,
No,
Minto, you
that's
study
how we got to know each other. But then when we got to know that we were both in SP and then SB, the business school. Then occasionally I would hear like Mintu yell Gideon like across the the block. And I was like, huh? Who called me?
Sometimes I'll be like, "Hey, Xiao, eh!"
Yeah, this thing is like some crazy person yelling. But then after a while, then suddenly I see, hey, that's Louis walking towards me.
Shit. I just realized I didn't enable comments on the comments section.
No.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, Louis, you're going uni, right?
Yeah.
Which uni have you done so far?
Oh, wait, there is a
I
comment section.
did get offers from one, but I'm waiting for 3 to get back to me.
This year?
No, next year,
did you
next year.
apply last year?
No, apply this year. You should
What,
start applying.
last year?
No, you should have applied this year already.
Yes.
Guys, just to let
Gave
you all
me
know,
offers that I didn't like. Only
Yes,
one
JJ.
person gave me a
Hey,
good offer.
SJJ.
just to let you all know,
What?
guys.
Yes, JJ.
Okay. Anyway, just for your information, you all are live.
Oh yeah, that we know.
Yeah, we are live, guys.
Wha-
Oh yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Don't worry,
guys.
we'll start everything at 8:50. So we can.
8:50.
No, sorry,
Now
9
it's
o'clock.
8:50.
9
9
o'clock.
o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
You said 8:50. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was like, not 8:50.
Am I allowed to swear here or not?
No.
Okay. Family
No.
show. I got it. Family show.
Sure.
It's going to be a family show.
Yeah.
All right. So, how are we gonna do it?
Okay, other than that, got to prepare questions. Okay, let me prepare some quick questions right now. I think talk cock session. Talk cock.
Just take it
Talk
as like
about
a
quick
talk
flag.
session. Lah.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't seen each other a long time now, so can catch up on a lot of things.
Yes. So yeah, but main thing of today is a quick flag. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
And
yes.
between yes and yeah, that's all I think.
Oh yes. I need to share this in the quick flag KH.
Everyone needs to send. I've sent out to. Oh shit! I haven't sent out to the groups.
Right, I can openly like say it out that you're part of it, right?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right.
After all, we all have a part in,
Yep.
in each other's lives lah for this.
Yes.
Wow, that's gay
That's
buddies
deep.
for life, right?
I think JJ is waiting for an answer whether he is needed or not.
John, I want to
Yes,
ask you,
yes. Correct. Am I needed? If not, I
Where
will just edit
do I
myself.
sow this?
you're gonna watch this, right, JJ? So I think you want to stay and
Yes.
watch.
Yeah, I'm using YouTube to watch y'all. Okay, so I will be live.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Great job, huh?
All right, JJ. Anyway, JJ has to come on like the next session also, right? Is it next one or is it the following two more?
You need to see the topics list.
Yeah, I forgot.
That's the
I know
question.
next one is between me, Gideon, and Boss.
Yeah,
Hold on.
the Beningings.
The beginning.
Beginnings. In the beginning.
In the beginning.
In the beginning. In the
Don't book the judge.
The judge by the cover.
That was like the others. Whatever, just don't do it.
Okay, I just shared this inside the Malaysian chat.
We are going live on YouTube and we are doing this kind of
Yeah.
nonsense. Wow, guys.
Jonathan, I wanna ask you, where do I
Okay.
sow this? Shit.
What's that? Oh, wait, you don't have
What
to.
is
No,
that?
you don't sew that onto.
Is that a pin?
Actually, you can just sew it, lah. Whatever.
I
No,
should
it's
sow
a
it,
Velcro.
right?
Oh,
Yeah, just sew it.
that's a distant part of my life.
I mean, that's something you will never get, right?
Do that again. Can you do that again?
It's something that Ryan will never get.
Very true.
That's funny.
It's something that we have to
Run.
slave over.
Well, it's my $200.
Yes, exactly. It's my $200.
Oh,
$300
great.
now.
I gotta correct myself. I can't do 2.4. That's what I can't do.
I hate it. I also
We
hate it.
got 5 more minutes before we carry on with the next with the
I want to say something. When I come back to Nerf, right, you might see me like run a lot more.
I mean, you always run, so what's the difference?
No, the difference is last time I couldn't run that much.
That's a lie. You run.
I know. Okay, I could run fast, but I could not run much. Now,
Endurance.
I just
because
realized
like army, right? We run almost every week. I don't know for what reason.
It's the army.
Every week. Every
You
week.
just run.
Every week. It's like why every week? Maybe like even a few times a week.
I went from pass to silver. Then when I joined, become a medic. I failed.
No, but I see it's like, it's like if I pass IPPT, right? That's it. I'm done.
no, what I realized is
gold, right? I'm
after-
done.
What I realized is
I
after I
did-
joined army, right?
What I say?
I realized that after I joined army, I become more lazy enough. I decided to run then.
Army. See, army makes you lazy.
No lah, dude. It's because it's your work, so you become tired. Yeah. It's a normal dog life kind of
It
thing.
is. Wait, let me
No,
just share this.
Jonathan has risen the ranks until the stage where instead of him running, he make other people run.
That's very true though. I'm always the conducting these few weeks. I'm like, I don't know conducting for what.
I don't get it. Why do they have like the Holy Trinity? Like Holy Trinity, conducting, supervising, and safety.
50.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
no,
I can't
besides
explain
the
that
holy-
even for my time.
Besides the Holy Trinity, there's still one more. They now they have PTI,
Oh, safety officer.
safety officer. Yes.
Okay, so army, right? We have 3 people. When like any activity is conducted, right? 3 people, conducting, supervising, and then some guy who's safety.
Conducting and safety. Yeah.
So conducting will most likely be the one like explaining how is it going to be done. Like let's say if I host quick flight, right, I'll be conducting. Supervising will be someone like, let's say higher rank on me, then just like oversee what I'm doing, whether I'm doing correct or wrong. Safety is the one that if let's say someone has to be evacuated, then that guy follows him out. So that's the holy trinity.
I think the rest all busy with the auction.
Who's busy auction?
The vomit rainbow auction.
Yeah, the vomit unicorn.
What's that? You mean that's Zex? That's Zex?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
that-
Not bad. The
the sex
item
one.
that I saw. Like
No,
it's
wait,
not
wait.
relevant to me, but I think it's not bad.
Oh, I have not seen his auction though because I haven't had time to go on. What does he sell?
Super random stuff like camera dash cam, car dash cam, camera.
Where is it? Do you have the link? Can you just send to me?
You
Check
you
the-
that this one is like a WhatsApp group that you need to be added to.
Guys, my paintball team, right? My coach is like, guys, Mintu is gonna be online. Let's go disturb him.
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna see. Okay, I'm gonna screen share my YouTube. I think you guys can go to YouTube and see the comments there. Like it's gonna be very funny. I think people are gonna
Yeah,
wait. Who? Mintu? Is it the who? Is it what's his name?
Scott.
Shit. I forgot your I forgot your coach name.
Scott.
Scott, right? Yeah,
The
Scott.
guy that yells, you
Yes.
know, the guy that yells.
The one with the Jaguar headband, correct?
Yeah. Basically, the guy that yells.
Git, let me reply you that question. We do not
Okay,
have any.
please reply me because I don't know where it went already. The list.
No, we didn't because I forgot to do it today. I slept through the afternoon, I think. No, I
Okay,
think
let
someone
me do a quick one.
Is it done already? Is the
How?
question done already?
How to play quick flag? How is it different
Why?
from football?
Why do you start quick flag?
Uh-huh.
Do you have the? I remember there was a list that we all had, but I do not know where it went.
I'll be right back.
Guys, let me ask you a question. Have your blasters been collecting dust?
Yes. How many blasters do you have now, Luis? Yeah.
Dude, I do not have much, you know. It's like I only have 3 like primary big ones, 2 pistols. I've been playing like this for like the past 4 years.
You still got your original LS, right?
Yeah, I have. Then one the Strife from last year. Then Sida from Majek. I'm just waiting for stream to start, man. I want to drink my Coke. I want to wait.
Drink it now, lah.
No. I was waiting for the entire thing, then you like.
Like make slurpy sounds.
Yes,
Yeah. Do you have a printer yourself?
Nah,
Luis?
man. I have printer lah.
2D printer.
Paper printer.
Hey, look, it's 3D printed right there.
Here, 3D printed. Nice.
Wow,
Live.
it's like 3 color, I think 3 or 4 color. Articulate, you can twist and turn. Your 3D printer very interesting.
Yeah, this one best 3D printer ever.
Guys, you know, never ask this question to yourself. Where do hamsters stay outside in the wild?
My wife tell me to tell you to put the hamster on your head.
Later it fall. It bite you.
Record. Screenshot. Okay, got it.
It's not real.
It bite
Oh, I
you.
thought it shit in my head. I think.
Yeah, man.
What?
It's like so high up that you would like
Where's the hamster?
can.
So small.
Of course, small. You know, you don't have to be this big.
Wow.
It's not a serious hamster. It's a
Now it's big, man. You watch like Monsters Inc. University? Yeah, exactly. It came from that.
it came from there.
Do you have a pet at home?
Yes, I have a pet at home. I have 2 hamsters.
Oh, there's 10 people watching now. I don't know, is it 10 people, including or
small.
excluding us? But
3 big, 2 small. It's like we had 3 big, 2 small. Yes, we have a hamster here. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in the cage and then we shall start our podcast. It's 9 p.m.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking what to print.
Up to you. But Git, I'm gonna send you one question because I cannot see it here.
Alright,
Yes.
I'm back. Wait, anyway, okay.
There, Git.
I'm back. I'm back. Wait, wrong cat.
So the question,
Yeah.
yeah,
What do you eat?
okay, so far I only have 2 questions right now. Yeah, so then
Oh,
that
okay.
second question, yeah.
Oh,
So
those Blue Kush, what's up? Yes, what's up, guys? So let's start the podcast proper, yeah.
Right.
guys, and it's Ichi. Hey, what's up, Ichi?
What's
Thanks
up,
for coming
guys?
in.
I'm seeing
Hey,
everyone.
bye.
Oh, look, hi guys, 9 p.m. guys. Okay, guys, go. Okay, this is for those.
Louis, nice hair.
boy.
Louis' hair never changes.
Never.
Yeah, Luis never changes.
Oh,
Even in BMT, it does not change.
Future YouTuber. Ah, this is. Bye. Stop it lah.
bye.
This bye.
Actually, all of us already have YouTube account already.
No, me and Gideon combines one.
Yeah, we are sharing one.
We are sharing one. We are
Hello.
using. We are the combination of two annoying.
Somebody's
people.
getting ready to cook.
Yeah,
Okay.
where's the ASMR, man?
I don't think you drink. Okay, but okay, let's get on. So today's topic of the
Okay,
so,
okay.
Alright, proper. Wait.
let's go.
Okay. Let
No
me
more
intro.
fighting.
Let me intro. Hey, what's up, guys? Mortality here, and today I have Jonathan, Gideon, and Mintu, and we're going to talk about Quick Flag and do a little bit more chit chat and talk and all the coffee talk, whatever we're going to say. All right, so we're going to begin now, and let's go.
All right, so we have the first question from our big boss, and it's for Mintu. Mintu, the question is, so what's your plan to expand Quick Flag or to grow it?
Whoa. Oh. Wow, hit me with a big one right from the start, man.
That's super big.
Oh, right.
Okay, I would
Mid-
say, right, okay. Let me introduce myself first. Alright, so guys, I'm Louis, also known as Mintu in the Nerf community. I play for Hack.exe for Nerf and also GBI for paintball. So Quick Flag, it's a competitive game mode that I've created, and it's a 5v5 format for players that want to, let's say, get their teams pit themselves against another team, and of course, like trying to foster the competitive spirit within themselves. And so far, it's been great. You know, many countries have talked about it. Some countries have even like asked, like, "Oh, can we play Quick Flag over there as well?" Like, I know Sebastian from New Zealand. Shout out to him.
Yeah, Sebastian.
Yes. And then, if I'm not wrong, Iron Rush even asked me like, "Hey, Mintu, can we use Quick Flag and change it around?" I'm like, sure, why not? I mean, Quick Flag themselves, right, itself is already from SpeedQB of Airsoft, where it's also the same thing, 5v5, teams against teams, a flag in the center, first team to get the flag to the other base. Almost the same thing, but just that I made a different one for Nerf. And wow.
That's good. That's good.
Good.
That was the original question because it was a big question.
Yeah.
Those are quite
That
big.
big question,
Okay,
I think
where
we
there's
leave
big
it like
question.
last lah, like
Yeah.
in between lah, you know.
Now there's another question. So okay, I think you have answered this lah, but probably you wanna probably explain again. Where do you get the idea of Quick Flag Mintu?
All right, so Quick Flag was like, okay, so you want me to give like a short answer or like a story behind it, you know? Okay, I think I'll give a story, yeah. So one day I was watching Airsoft on YouTube. I was like, oh, there's this bunch of guys running around with dye mask. Let me get my dye mask. Click on.
And with that, Mintu is gone. So that's any of our podcast, guys. Thanks.
No.
Great day.
Let's guess how long he hasn't worn his mask.
Yeah,
Yes.
boy.
6 months. 6 months.
A few months. Running around with like these cool looking paintball masks around in airsoft field, running around. Practically, you know how people play airsoft, like very slow, tactical, museum kind. But these guys are like on the contrary, you know, they are running around, sliding on the floors, diving on the floors. I was like, wow, that's like, and flanking people like mad. I was thinking like, oh, I want to try playing like that. But for Nerf, because we don't have airsoft, unfortunately. So I was like, oh, that's cool. But they even created a game mode which is called SpeedQB in airsoft. That where it originated from, it was from South California. They play at a few different places now, and somewhere around the world as well. So they play like a 5v5, team on team, flag in the center. Of course, everyone like spamming like mad. Once they hear a whistle, they're ooh, boom, 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 boom. So that's how like I see like, oh, that's a very fun game mode that we do not have enough. And since I see so many teams like trying to play very fast, and then many teams growing up, many teams sprouting up everywhere. It's like, oh, there's a different team here. Next time I come to a game, another different team over there. A few cliques form, then they form their own teams. I was like, okay, why not? We have this game mode where we can put teams against teams. Yeah, of course, like because everyone's like making teams, right? Why not? We're like, oh, let's have some friendly competition, lah. So that's why I made Quick Flag, which is an adaptation of what SpeedQB is, but I twisted a bit of the rules and then called it Quick Flag. So that's how Quick Flag came about.
Well, thanks to you, Ben. Slow flag would sound boring, definitely. Just checking out the
Slow flag.
comments.
What's the slow flag?
Yeah, it's a joke that we keep making, right? It's slow flag.
But yeah, thanks for sharing on a little bit of the history, because as some of us who gradually get into the game for foam darts or Nerf, right? Eventually we do find out about Quick Flag and also about Speed QB. And when you share with us, we were like, oh, what's this Speed QB? And we watched, we were like, whoa, we're gonna make Quick Flag like Speed QB one day. Yeah.
And also,
So that's the plan.
And also Quick Flag, I mean, it hasn't been played much this year and about last year because you were busy. So not everyone got to play in the Quick Flag game. So probably we should, have a video with it when we post
Yeah, man.
it.
Should
Yeah,
like
man.
live it totally. I still remember going for my first game. I think it was the second time that Luis hosted. Oh man, those were days pretty crazy. You see people jumping over the
barricade.
bunkers. Yeah, the barricade. They were like using makeshift barricades by taking the table tennis blockers to put
No, I
as
think
like,
Gideon, I think the first game that you and I played with Min2 or against Min2 was, I think, at the old Sims Drive.
oh yes.
Yes.
But back then was like really like super back then. We had no support. We were just a bunch of guys coming together and have fun. And then back then Louis' team Hack was really active. Everyone was like, whoa, that team is insane, man. And Louis is known as a runner. It's like one thing after they sound the whistle, and within 5 seconds he's behind you, shooting you, and then you're like, oh man, I don't even know where I got shot. It was crazy.
Yeah, man. All right. And actually, Louis, there's a question. So will Quick Flag become a national competition or maybe let's say international competition?
I mean, as things progress, right? I feel that that's definitely like one of the long-term goals. It's far-fetched, but I mean it's measurable. A long-term goal, national level. I think that's possible. That's definitely possible. Like people in Singapore, teams in Singapore, competing for like the best team out there or the most skillful team in Quick Flag. Possible, definitely possible. But international, maybe I think it's quite possible because like overseas, there's if you guys didn't know yet, there's this thing in overseas called the Blaster Tag Association, where it's the main source for you to find all the competitive game modes that are played all over the world. So like Iron Rush in US, if I'm not wrong, I forgot what's the name. Oh my god. Sadly, I forgot the name. It's been a while, guys. Iron Rush.
There's another one from the Australians. It's not Iron Rush. I forgot what is it also.
We were talking. I was designing Brenda the other day. I forgot about it. It's called.
What's it called?
Somebody quickly go to Blaster Tag Association.
I'm on it.
Okay, but while you guys are googling on what we have, right?
King of the Hill, Iron Rush, FDT, Speedball.
Yes.
But the Australian one, I remember there was a name for it. I forgot it too. But
it's something to do with a box. Yeah.
So it's like there's so many game modes played overseas, right? So maybe we do not have like an official one game mode for the entire world yet. But I mean, with so many teams like trying to play competitively, trying to put their teams against other teams, what it usually with the like eventual progression of things, definitely I think that international events are possible, but it's just that we have to grow the sport first. Grow Quick Flag, grow different different game types as well, in order to make it grow big.
The community is growing actually. If we are actually looking at it, and
Yeah, it is.
and with this community growing quite fast. I mean, for now, the CB period is not growing that much, but back then it was growing quite fast. So I think we do have a chance to make it national. I mean, if people are willing to join in the game and have more exposure to Quick Flag, yes. And one question for you, because right now you're gonna work with a Ryan on Quick Flag. So what are future plans that the both of you have, or the both of you have spoken about on Quick Flag? Anything that's changed, or there are plans that are coming up soon, or should have happened but it didn't happen?
Okay, maybe I'll let Ryan take this part.
Okay, well, we first started with creating our key appointment holders chat group, which is quite important because we need to rope in all the appointment holders from each team, so that we all come together, for the sake of Quick Flag. Because it's one thing that we always want is to have a competitive format. Because one thing that I have seen over the past few years is that competition formats has always been run by Mintu, and being a game host myself, I do understand that hosts themselves do get host fatigue. So, it's only about time that we spread out and help balance him up, like support, support. But yeah, so it won't be no longer just like Mintu, because I have seen in the past when I first started in 2018, hey Mintu, Quick Flag lane, hey Mintu, Quick Flag lane. Every single game I go, hey Mintu, Quick Flag lane. I can see the sianness in his face. He's like, oh, okay lah. So we need to support him. Yeah. So we need to support him. And I'm glad that I think it was early 2019 or what? Yeah, it was early 2019. We for Division X. We hosted our first open Quick Flag training, and a lot of people came. I was really surprised. We hosted at Yishun. Yeah, unfortunately, I got point blank by Wolfie lah. Where's Wolfie? He's seeing this right now, right? But that's the nature of the game, man. Right? No pain, no gain. So yeah. But coming back to the plans, so we've already created the appointment holders chat group. We have been going back and forth multiple times for venue, because that's one of the most tedious things to get a hold of, because in order for us to run the Quick Flag format, we need bunkers or obstacles and all that, and we what's that called? We've even discussed about ideas of players bringing their own tents, like maybe 20 players come, each player bring their own tent, then we got 20 tents, play by numbers, that kind of thing. Or maybe going for an underground series of Quick Flag whereby we're playing at multi-story car parks, like those underground boxing kind of themes that we can go for. Because if we are always stuck to a particular venue and we cannot run Quick Flag because we can't have the venue, right? We are just limiting ourselves. So venue is one of the things, and something that was mentioned by one of the TNT guys, I wouldn't want to say further, because they're still in the process of getting the venue. They have a probable venue, okay, that's so far that we know, but we also need to have source our own venues, right? But some of the appointment holders have also agreed that even things like even venues like Nee Soon ECC may not be conducive because of the open nature, and Quick Flag is quite savage. I wouldn't say like hardcore, but that's a really flying. Yeah, so it needs to be a proper enclosed space. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, venue. Yeah, that is the main thing that is holding Quick Flag right now. Venue, other than CB period and the virus. Okay, but our main issue is venue.
Yeah, Gideon got something to say?
Hello. No, just now, like what Ryan said was a good point, because for some of the venues, especially the free venues that we get, most of them come from community centers that are readily available for interest groups such as ourselves, the youths. However, they also come, and Singapore itself is a very contained, very tight, very squeezy place. So coming across venues that you can play, especially in a larger scale or fast scale, and for it to meet your conditions, such as it having very little people around, is very difficult to find. So for Nee Soon East Community Center, Community Club itself, imagine you're playing Quick Flag and darts are flying everywhere. From where we are playing, about 5 to 10 meters away is in fact the public road and public walkway. So imagine a pregnant lady pushing a pram or something like that, and then a duck comes over and hit. All of these are part of our considerations as well when we are hosting our game modes and our games.
Yeah.
All right, there's a question for Mintu actually. Mintu, would you consider Quick Flag being made in SG?
Made
I
in
mean,
where?
it made in
SG.
Singapore. I mean, it is though. Like, I mean, it's quite known in overseas. They're like, oh, Singapore plays Quick Flag. They play crazy blasters, spamming their darts like crazy at high FPS. They play like that. That's when one thing they made is called Quick Flag, and it's almost like that. They knew that they already know that it's from Singapore. So I think would I claim it's made in Singapore? I mean, technically, yeah. As much as I do not want to admit it is. It is made in Singapore. But I think overseas people know that, yeah, it's definitely, as for what other people's impressions are, is that it's definitely made in Singapore.
Anyway, Zaruko said always support you.
Hey, Zoko!
Hey, he's here also. He's watching. Nice. Next one will be Jet, like going after him. Okay, so Chuck asked, how about trying out with paintball fields? So what do you guys think about going to paintball fields? Like, because speedball is on paintball field.
Yep.
5v5. But what if we put in Quick Flag into paintball fields? Would it work?
Okay. So, three bit. Oh my god, that's the next comment.
That's the next question.
So,
that's the next question.
So about paintball fields, right? I mean, I did think about it. It's like it's actually quite a viable place to play. However, if it feels like it's not giving Quick Flag the identity that it is. It's like indoor, tile floors or like concrete floors, and okay, we have some inflatables, but what I mean is like paintball field is quite large, and I would say it's not bad, but I mean, when people play Quick Flag, they always think about, okay, indoor venue, water, access, aircon, very nice floors to play on, all this lah. So I mean, I could venture into paintball fields, but it's a matter of like, I do not really want to, because I like to keep it indoors and quite accessible for people lah. If paintball fields, I mean, sure you can play it lah, but if you can play paintball fields, then sure, I think could just play paintball lah.
All right. Okay. So
or tactical games,
tactical
games, exactly.
I think Ryan can also
I'd
share
like to try that one day. I want to try
paintball fields.
Wait,
paintball
You haven't joined yet,
I've been in NS.
I forget. Sorry.
Hey, I haven't used my tactical experience, in your games.
Hey, okay. Let's get real though. Anything that's like VMT or SCS, just boo.
No, but
I like to see how fun it will be to try that actually.
I mean, I can do it with you because we both
Effective or
learn
not lah, but I think it'll be fun lah.
Stack.
Sounds like
Alright,
one of those, like,
One more question
military-
to Mintu actually, and actually this question is, with the rising of 3D printed blasters, do you foresee the dissolving of branded blaster in SG?
Whoa.
Actually, this thing everybody can answer. But
I'll give it
I mean,
to you guys, man.
like,
Like, I don't have any 3D printed blasters,
because
Until now.
that for us from Urban Tech, what we can say is that in the past we wanted to lay down the the amount of 3D printed blasters that's coming in, because we just want it to be not say regulated, but sort of controlled. Same word, so that we don't arouse suspicion. But with more 3D printed blasters coming up and about, we really can't control 3D printed blasters. So coming back to the question, do we foresee the dissolving of branded blasters in SGE? That really depends. I mean, of course, now finding a brand new inbox long shot is not really easy to get these days. So it's not easy for
Ryan,
players. Yeah.
I mean, Ryan, you're 3D printing a Stampede shell?
Yes, I am, right? So coming back to it, because we want more, and the existing branded blasters, but let's not say Jet lah, because Jet is like Exhaust, for example, we mod it, it's quite good. But other things like the actual Nerf blasters that weren't meant to be modded, that's a limitation. So 3D printed blasters will, or I won't say will, 3D printed blasters are already here to stay, and we can't stop them. The only thing we can stop them is rules like no black blasters, no realistic stuff and all that. Yeah, just those kind of regulations are quick flex sticker all over it.
This is a question like
I should make those.
Okay, so there's a lot of questions coming in. Like Bai is asking like why quick flag when you started out you're using 5v5, like why not 6v6, 3v3 or any other other formats or combinations of players? Yeah, why 5v5 specifically?
I think 5v5 would be like 5 players in the team would be a good amount. Not to cause havoc, but not too little. To a point where it's like so many bunkers but only a few people. So 5v5 is not bad of a size, I would say, because like you have a lot of communications with your own 5 teammates or 4 other teammates. And 3v3 I could venture into it as well, because I do feel like when I play in Potong Pasir, it's 5v5 is kind of a bit squeezy for 5, but it's definitely it's still playable. But now let's say about 6v6, I think people will would start to not play already, because they're like, 6v6 they cannot hide in the bunkers properly, they'll get shot easily, then they were like, I'm out of the game. It's not really fun for them because they're not staying in the game that often or that long. So I think it's quite relative to like how big is the playing area and how many obstacles there are. However, I want to try like we at the end of one quick flag game we have like 10 people on one side, 10 people on the other side, and just like just go at it.
Okay.
So does that answer your question?
Yeah. We have one very important question for you, Luis. Now that you're more free, slightly more free than you were in the past few months. When is the next quick flag?
After the CB. When is it?
Yeah, when is it? Can you give us a date?
Okay, we do not. Okay, we do not have a date yet, but definitely I can say for sure one is in the works. We have been discussing a lot. We've been putting in effort during this whole CB period on like where should we play, what new changes should we make into the game mechanics and stuff like that. So I can tell you one thing's for sure, we are definitely thinking.
Yes, and our appointment holders are itching.
Yes, even myself, guys. Even myself.
Yeah,
I haven't seen every one of you in a so long time.
I was supposed to host a kid flag, just like in
Kid flag is
April.
not bad though, I would say.
The previous one, but then CB hits. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, been to the previous one. It happened.
Just nice. Bosjan just asked, is Quick Flag game mode playable for younger players? And you just mentioned Kids Flag.
It's not really called Kid Flag. I made Quick Flag with streamlined blasters. So it's not called Kid Flag. It's still Quick Flag.
I mean, I would say, right, Kid Flag or Quick Flag. Quick Flag would just be like, taking the flag to the opponent base, done. Blasters, they do not really matter, I'll say that. Like streamlined players, just go play.
I mean, previously when I hosted it in Pasir Ris, Mintu was there. I think Gideon, I don't know if you were there, or Ryan, you were there, but I think we saw like some of the kids, they really know how to play. They know what the objective is. Yeah. I think that's more of an objective based thing actually for Quick Flag.
But didn't you guys require more like marshals to oversee, because it was not 5v5, right, for the kids flag?
It was
Or the
5v5. It was 5v5.
It's 5v5.
It was
Yeah.
5v5. But I feel like quick flag itself, right, it does not really matter what blasters you're using. It's the game. It's just the game. It's not blasters. Like, oh, quick flag has to be Stefan blasters. Not really. It's just a game mode that you can play.
So
I agree.
Buy us another
I
question
mean,
about quick
okay,
flag.
bye.
Let Ryan finish. Let Ryan finish. Come on.
Okay, let's try.
Alright.
Ryan.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't really matter what blasters. I mean, the last quick flag at Potong Pasir, we are seeing Mintu running around with a flywheel.
Yes, we have Mintu running around with flywheels. I mean, I've
Oh
seen.
my goodness.
I think besides Mintu running, actually that's a surprise though. He seldom runs around with flywheel.
It was fun that day. Okay, it was really fun.
I know.
I mean, there are
saw
many
you
different
having
things.
fun.
We saw many different blasters coming out that day, like I don't know, sub even being used.
I would say like
The first stampede in the quick flag.
ooh.
Oh
claimed
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But I'll say, right, honestly, I feel for people who play Stephens exclusively, right, try playing Streamlines against another team of playing Streamlines. Like both, or even try stock versus stock. I
think
think
okay
right,
with
you
it.
still have the same amount of fun. I feel it because I came from like playing competitions or enough competitions since like 2013. Yeah, 2013.
2012. That's the first competition.
The
13,
Dart Tech
mine was
era.
13.
Yeah, that tech era.
That tech era, that was wow, really fun, really fun. My primary school friends together, we just team up and play 3v3. It was that tag, so it hit you, it tags up, it stays there. I mean, that was a good innovation by Nerf lah. Sadly, they discontinued it. But I'll say like it's like you're playing stock against stock. It was really fun because everyone's on the same level. Everyone just wants to run for the flag, capture it, get the points. I mean, what I'm like trying to foster is not about like getting very strong blasters against strong blasters or whatnot. It's just trying to get everyone to play this really competitive game mode, or rather a competitive style game mode. Not really a very competitive, but a competitive style game mode.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, this game mode is competitive. You don't really need a strong blaster to play. You can use anything,
Yeah.
like a sword. I assume like Gideon will be running around with melee. or
Yeah.
something.
I
I haven't let the rule pass yet though.
Hey, I'm using a blowpipe.
Not like just about what blaster we use, because
Yeah.
strong versus strong, and then what is it's more about it being balanced. You know,
Yeah.
if both teams have streamline, or both teams have stock, or both teams even have swords and shields, I think you'll still be pretty intense.
I mean,
Yeah.
because if you're a strat and you have skills, why not?
Yeah, definitely. Like let's say we have like a team of players with rival unmodded ones, really stock rivals, and another team with not stock rivals. I am very sure, 100% sure they have the equal amount of fun,
Yes.
and that's what I'm trying to like build up lah. Because
Oh, good.
you don't need that strong blasters to have fun.
Yes.
Nope. You don't.
All right. Now there's
I
another
was
question.
also like past 200 accuracy is not there anyway, right? But I've seen the effectiveness. You just literally ran up and you took out my team, and I'm like, whoa! I saw the video. I was like, whoa, what the heck?
Yeah, you don't really need that much of a
Hmm,
FPS to play a quick flag.
exactly.
Close range. Yeah. So there's another question by John. Okay, so but this considering location though. I mean, he's asking if let's say CC, which have a 2 full badminton court indoor space, would you want to book this hall for $400 for 4 hours? I think this question is I can answer for you guys. So first thing is in urban tactical or in the Nerf community, most of us are the host rather, it's we are all volunteers, you see. We do not get paid or get jobs for this. So if we really want to rent a location for cost and we are getting players to come, we are actually giving our own pocket money to pay for this location. But if let's say players are willing to pay to enter to this location and play, we actually do not mind renting this hall that you say is for $400. Now, with that being said, the 3 CCs or the few locations that we have when we are playing our Nerf games is they are sponsored locations by the CC because we have a collaboration with them. We come to terms. That's why we are allowed to use the CC and the space. So it's not really about us trying to book the space. It's more of looking for places to play where we can have maximum of fun and use the least amount of money. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we are all working adults, kids,
Yeah.
parents, and all that. Yeah. Oh, some of us are even studying. So
To add on to what Jonathan is saying regarding these CCs, well, $400, although it may not be a lot, especially if you have 30, 40, 50, maybe even 60 people attending, and then you split up the cost. But all of these is still cost. And then when it comes to money, with us being in organization, but not an official one or a registered business. So money, especially when it comes to that, becomes a slightly more touchy matter. For $400, well again, as compared to a $0 venue and a $400 venue, I think we would try to always go for $0 venues, as that is the easiest for us, the host, at least from the host perspective to see. As if you don't need to worry about the venue cost, all you need to worry about is the logistics setup and tear down of the actual game place itself.
So
Alright.
don't mind if I add
Go ahead.
on.
No, please go ahead.
Cause like I see $400 for a hall. Actually, I mean to us it's like, oh, okay, quite affordable. But if we have to take out the amount of like players that are coming to play as well, so I would say like, let's say a good day will be 50 players. That will be about $8 a person. Well, it may be okay, but I feel like it's a bit high. A bit high. Like for now, maybe like, let's say for the past history, since history, Nerf games do not cost a single dollar to join. There's no entry fee, there's no cover charge. But
Your
I was
entry
like,
fee is your blaster.
entry fee,
and your
cover
darts.
charge. So it's like
For
it's
private
for-
venues lah.
yeah. So like for suddenly charging or asking players to pay that amount of money to just play for 4 hours, right? Well, it seems okay lah, but it's like number one, we have to see whether players are okay with it and whether having entry fee affects how many players will come to play as well.
Especially because like we have also kids or like youth that are coming. So $8 to working adult, you and us, is perfectly okay. But for the younger kids, we must also factor in consideration. For example, if you're hosting kids flag, and then you charge $8. So
For a kid, it's like $40.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like a parent would be like, oh, okay, for my 5 sons,
5 sons in
So
Singapore?
that's-
That's a lot.
Got 2 sides.
my
you know,
5
two.
sons,
Ryan is
$40.
only got 2. He said he only got 2.
But on like a real note, right? That time I went to a Nerf competition in like 2013. My team that I was originally gonna face, they bailed out because of the 2013 haze. So another team on the spot they just signed up for 3 people, like I think $15 a person. So the mom was like $45, go and play.
Whoa, I would have
Was
done
that the Nerf Dart Tech one?
Yeah, it was a Dartec
No,
one.
Dartec, yeah.
Yes.
Dartec was like for 2 years, I think. About that.
Sadly, we were against them and they lost quite badly, so I feel bad.
Okay, there's a question. There's a thing that I think this is a question that is in the rules, but I'll go ahead and just explain this. So bunkers position at the same location if quick flag is hosted by different hosts. I would say Min2 every time change the layout of the game area, but the only thing that when you change is I think he make it symmetrical. Am I right?
Yes,
That's right.
I let my host be like very flexible about it. I just told them just be symmetrical and let them have fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so
So
how is
that
point
each
given to-
time we go for quick flag, right? It's always a sort of a different playing area, playing style. Yeah, and it really has a lot of flexibility for that. Yeah. If not, if it's always the same fixed position, we'll be like, yeah, same thing again.
Min2, you want to explain how you? Oh, sorry, no, I carry on first. Sorry.
I was gonna add that's how like we don't play. Usually we play car parks. It's the same venue, same wall that we hide behind. Change it up a bit lah. Every single time they come and play quick flag.
Well, we can't change walls, but we can change bunkers.
Yes.
Change the whole thing.
UT does it well. They change tents.
We don't change tents. We just change the location of the tents.
Change location of changing tents.
As long as it's symmetrical, I think it's all good. Especially since like if you leave it there for a long time and then you keep holding the same like positions. For every single game that you do, you put your layout exactly the same. Soon there will be choke points that are discovered. Soon there will be exploits that will be taken advantage of.
Yep.
But if you make it symmetrical and you keep changing it up, it will be a new adventure for every single team, every single time that they go for our games.
And yes, me too. Actually, I think some people have not played. I think we've been talking a lot about the general the very depth of Quick Flag over the past of our history that we have played and our experiences. But some people here have not played or been to Quick Flag before, so they want to know how Quick Flag works, how you score a point. Would you want to explain it?
All right. So what you do is there'll be I explained in the start. But all right. There'll be two teams of 5 people, so 5 and 5. They are all positioned on the different ends of the field. There'll be a flag in the middle. Let's take the pen as a flag. So their objective is, let's say they get a flag. Their objective is to take the flag and then go to the other end. So that's how you score a point in Quick Flag. But of course, having the opponent team on the other side, they are trying to stop you from taking the flag and then putting it at their starting point. So it's I wouldn't say tug of war, but it's like 2 teams trying to achieve the same objective, but the only way they can change or get this objective is to take the other team out or develop some smart strategy, to take the flag and put it on their opponent's base.
Thanks
So that's
for
how
the
Quick Flag
drawing,
works.
John.
So I feel like
I should put a nutshell of Quick Flag, like, in the rules, TLDR, Quick Flag.
So okay, the best
A
drawing I-
one-pager quick TLDR.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. you do
John's
have
trying
a
his
link-
best to illustrate how Quick Flag is.
Okay, but
Thank you,
Mintu,
John.
you do have the Quick Flag link on a Blaster Association, right?
Oh yeah,
Right?
okay. So
Blaster Association.
if you want to see where the Quick Flag rules are, it's on just Google Blaster Tag Association.
It's
You'll
okay. We'll
be-
put a link here. Link
We'll
here.
put the link somewhere. Yeah, where we
When
are.
this goes to
Yeah.
YouTube.
When this goes to YouTube, yeah, we'll
Yes,
put it
yes.
there. It'll appear in Mintu's face like Quick Flag.
Oh, shit.
I don't know, somewhere. We'll put it somewhere.
Here. All right, and we have more questions coming in. Actually, there's like a few. So that's the question is can Quick Flag be hosted by anyone or any team? Do you get
Okay.
permission?
Okay, my
And I
answer
think you have
to
answered
that
that a lot of
is
times.
yes. Go ahead. Really, just go ahead.
Just go
The
ahead.
more
Just go
you
ahead and host.
host Quick Flag out there, right, or with your own teams or at your own games, the more people will know about Quick Flag, the more likely are they wanting to play more Quick Flag. Because Quick Flag is short, everyone does not get to play that full 3 hours. They only get to play like a few games out of the 3 hours. Everyone is hungry for more games. So having a bit of Quick Flag in your own game is also helping to grow the sport. To add also, but sometimes I do like to host my own Quick Flag, so that I have the location, the floors, the conducting of me. I know I sound a bit self-centered lah, but yeah, the conducting of me, it's more I'll say a little bit more official, but I definitely welcome teams to host it for themselves as well. They do not have to get permission. As long as you guys say, "Oh, we host a Quick Flag," a lot of people came for that day. I'll be happy.
I mean, yeah. We also I mean the one that I hosted at Pasir Ris, the turnout for Streamline was big, and we actually had fun. But the only problem is it rained. If not, we would have actually more fun. Yeah. So we actually had a very short advanced game at the top rooftop, but actually we did have some fun. Yeah. And actually, so what are the rules for blaster limit of flywheels or full auto blasters in the team? I remember it being 2. Have you lifted the limit already, or is it still the same?
Okay, I do have plans. I have to check my rule set again because it's been 6 months, guys. I kind of forgot. More than 6 months. Okay, so I've tried two flywheels only that limit in one team. I felt like I could use more flywheels in one game. Like more people could utilize the rate of fire of flywheels. Right, like you see, everyone's like just pumping their long shots, their sabs, their peps, everything. But we don't see people with flywheels like rushing into the center, trying to take out everyone, all that. So what I do plan is that I do plan to lift this rule out, and if I get to see a five-man team of like full auto flywheels, I like to watch it, man.
I mean, a full auto team of flywheels, that's gone. That's almost a gone case.
Because
for
you
the
see,
other
it's
team. I
like
mean, it depends.
it's balanced. It is balanced.
It is
The
balanced, yes.
Americans, or rather, I don't say the Americans, sadly. The people overseas, they ask me like, "Hey, Mintu, why are you not allowing like 5 full auto blasters in one game or in one team?" I said like I could, but I like to test things out first. Then I realized that okay, flywheels do not hit as far as long shots and springers,
But it's fast.
but they are faster. So you see, it's I would say nothing, but it's balanced in a way. So why not? Just go ahead. So I think from next Quick Flag onwards, right, I shall try lifting out this rule and see how it goes. I really want to see a 5-man team of full auto flywheels. Make that happen, please.
Okay, guys. So you heard him say the next Quick Flag, right? Everyone just bring a Nemesis and a Prometheus. That's all. That's all you need for Quick Flag. Nothing else. Just
Those
balls all
are
the way.
OP, bro.
Just balls.
That one,
Right.
I feel like it's give me.
But the round still is a limit, 60 balls
60.
or darts per round.
It's gonna be like paintball. 60 ball. I mean, it's just
just-
a paintball, just balls all over the place. 60 balls
The
is
ammo
enough for you to
restriction.
spam.
You should leave the ammo restriction and then everyone bring Nemesis and then try to oh man.
The more you bring ammo restriction,
Wow,
that's it.
I live from the restriction. You want to ask for more, yo?
If you leave off the ammo restriction, it's gonna be like speed QB. Everyone just bring a Nemesis and a Prometheus, right? The whole place is just balls.
Yeah man.
Yeah.
Especially enclosed area, so you don't need to worry that every shot is like 50%, 50%, Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was actually this discussion that I had with Minto over at the Quick Flag KH, and that was about team. What's that called? Team tactics, right? So whereby even if you know that you do have the 60 dart, 60 ball limitation, but you have another player having another 60 darts or balls, you can just ask that player for his ammo, because there's nothing in the rule set that says you are not allowed to pass your own ammunition to your own teammate. So yeah,
Mid game.
But if you're only if you're alive. That's what I mean to have brought the rules.
Correct.
Only if you're alive. Yeah.
only if you're alive. But there's also another rule set. He didn't state that players are not allowed to put magazines and dump in one location.
You can slide magazines across, I give it to you.
Yeah.
But you're pre-planted. I'm not gonna allow that.
No. I mean, I remember this. I remember why this rule came into place, because it was one of the DVX matches. I think Gideon, you should remember. The one where we have one person, there's 2 people left in the game, and then Akim Blaster went down, and then everyone just starts sliding blasters with him.
I allow that. I allow that.
Yeah.
Really, I allow that.
Yeah.
You know?
It was just hilarious.
Oh.
Just don't scratch your floors, lah, guys.
True. All right, so let's move on to the next question. I think the next question is do you have any plans for Quick Flag to be a competition where there are bragging rights prizes?
Okay, so that's quick. Right from the start, right, I feel like Quick Flag should be just only a bragging rights competition. Because I do not want to incorporate money into this. It's like people will start admitting they're not hit and whatnot. I've been through competitions. People, when there's money involved, right, people will not call the hits. It's not fun. So I plan to make it like bragging rights only, where a team will get this like title, then they have to defend it next year. Just a bit like Speed QB. However, let's say like some company wants to sponsor us for Quick Flag, Quick Flag events, want to sponsor some gifts or prizes, right? Of course, I will have lucky draws.
Yes. Okay, that's good. That sounds good and fun.
It's all in my head right now. It's not acted upon yet, but I did think this through like a few years back.
Actually, wait. I do have a question regarding. I mean, let's going back to Blasted. I just thought of this. What about enabling a shield for quick flag? Which means not a full body shield,
Okay, okay,
a
okay.
handheld
Okay.
circular shield. That's possible. Like probably a size of a MacBook.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
A small shield.
Okay, so you're gonna use a MacBook as a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you're gonna
think
use a
not
new
MacBook as a
MacBook
shield,
for
but
a
like
shield.
a small size shield. Let's say the size of like this.
Then that's not a shield already, what?
So you're gonna literally like
Okay.
No.
This.
You might as well use your blaster and then you flip it sideways.
This is a shield. I can use this as a shield. Look at this. This is a good shield.
But okay, I would say right
This nice
from the
shield.
start I did think I was like I don't really want shields in quick flag because like it's blocking off too many things. You can easily block off like a entire area of or you can easily like, just flick darts away.
What about what about melee weapon?
Melee weapon.
Say like a
Yeah, like a 5 versus 5 melee.
Yeah, what? That's not.
Okay,
You just want it right, Gid. You want
Yeah, I
to
think
kill me again.
you just want
you know?
a 5v5 gladiator fight, right?
Yes, I want a 5v5 quick flag
Yeah,
gladiator fight.
I will play that. I will
No,
play
no.
that.
If you have 5v5 melee, right? You know what? Imagine those 5v5 boxing matches? Those
Yeah,
Russians.
it's like,
5v5. I'll say melee, right? Okay, maybe I'll think this through first because there's a lot of things to check for me. Like I have to check whether is the melee, is the sword or axe or whatever the melee. I don't see weapon here. Also.
I think we just how about when we
Toy, I
we want
don't-
to activate we want to enable melee, right? We just bring the foam noodle, the pool
Yeah,
noodle, the
foam
foam one.
the
Yeah,
one
and then the long reach. Just let them use that. That'll be good.
Long
Okay, I'll
range,
keep
then
that
you'd be like,
within my view first.
Bro, just go.
Then
You'll
you
see
Keep that within my view.
You'll see the foam noodle going like this.
But you do know that okay, I've not mentioned this yet, but I do plan to enable I've been talking about like blaster hits. So this could also define as a blaster or a tool or a blaster or toy or whatever. So okay, all I can say for now is that I'll keep in view. But no promises, no promises. Shields a bit cannot cannot.
Okay, boss asked a question.
We'll wait to the day that we can play with pool noodles.
Yep. Okay, boss asked a question.
Okay, you just go to the swimming pool.
No, quick flag in a swimming pool. Hey, that would be good though. I want to see a quick flag.
that would be like what's it called, water polo.
No,
Sentosa, bro.
flywheels
This is
are not allowed.
Sentosa.
Motorized flywheels are not allowed. So you can use. Okay, boss is asking a question. So boss John want to ask, what if we have a quick flag game with a mixed team, but only the ladies are allowed to capture the flag?
Oh, you guys are trying to pull in your girlfriends, your friends or your wives into the game, is it?
Hey,
My wife won't join.
that way we can do 6v6. So you and your partner.
I would say it's possible, but it's like you do know that you have specific key people to eliminate first, right? So that they can't
No,
capture the flag
Then
at
the
all.
guys can't shoot the girls. Ah, there you go.
Oh, this like this like PE all over again, yeah.
No, we just do like what couple flag, like couple fight out.
Flag.
Couple flag 4v4s. That's all.
Oh.
V-Day flag.
I mean, if we put it as like a public event, right? Good idea though. Public event,
V-Day
like
event.
yeah, those like back in 2015. You guys weren't there, damn it.
Uh,
Back in 2015,
mean-
we used to have this thing called Nerf Fiesta. It's
That was not
2015
Hasbro
really.
one, right? It was just a nerf singing thing, right?
Yeah, it was done by
Was it?
JJ.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So he hosted these events to like a 1-day event to promote nerfing as a hobby in Singapore lah. So let's say we were to have a game mode for, let's say, quick to promote quick flag, but to couples. I mean, it's possible. It's like, but definitely people have to sign up as couples lah. So,
Family team.
Families.
but it's like
Yeah,
it's like a
okay,
family
get
game
that.
lah. I feel it's like
Yeah.
you're trying to get people from the public, right? Like those people that do not play NIC Nerf at all
to
to
join.
come join us in this
Yeah.
nerfing hobby, right? It's a good idea though.
Family team quick flag was yes. Actually, we did that. That's the Pasir Ris one that we did quick flag with them. Some of the parents played. They turned out quite well. Yeah. There's a quick flag rule. Wolfie asked. So if a player caught not calling hit by the marshal, will the player be suspended during the next round, or is that an infraction given and then the team gets a penalty?
All right. So going over my Blaster Tag Association rule set. The rule set is that player decides to play on despite being hit. So so the penalties for that is that the opposing team gets the point. If it's even worse, let's say like this guy continues to play on, takes out another player on the other team. So let's say he keeps playing on, then taking out another player on the other team, meaning that it did make a significant impact on the chances of winning for the opposite team. That would result him in not being able to play, and the team has to start with four people of their team, 4 members for the next round. Okay, I think I should elaborate a bit lah. Quick flag is 3 rounds. So let's say first round, right? Oh my god. Okay, I should put it up here. First round, let's say guy from team A, he gets hit but do not call it, and then he continues playing on. So the first round goes to team B because team A playing on. Then the in that second round, right? They have to start. Team A has to start with 4 members, while team B starts with 5. So it's like if you do not call, we do not stop the game immediately. We just say, can you continue playing first? But we'll just give the point to the opposite team. So it's like you do not know, a player does not know, like let's say a player cheats lah. They do not know if they've been caught or not, you know. So it feels like it gives a bit more of an effect on them to like really put in their integrity into the game.
Who's this? Okay. Okay, that's nice. That's good. Yeah, but I think that's a good rule that you came up with, so that it allows the team to
Have some integrity.
yeah, to have some integrity.
Yeah.
Actually we did I think we did encounter a few times, right, in this
Yes,
when
yes,
we were playing. Yep. I mean it's not used to it, but we did try. Yes.
I feel like, you know, people not calling a hit is always a touchy topic. So
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I
don't
mean, we
think-
had a few disputes back then, lah. Yeah, you know.
I don't think it's just a quick flag issue. I think it's like any
nothing.
any
Yeah.
kind of.
I think in any community, yes.
It's like how you
Any
see
contact sport community
always
is
like
an issue.
videos, cheater, whatever. Yeah, in every sport there will be. For ours, yeah, definitely. But I think so far so good. You know, the numbers of cheaters are still really low. You know, you just have occasionally 1 or 2.
Yeah, I mean like
It- You're a
with the
bit
high
echoey,
FPS
Git.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
oh.
I mean, like with the higher FPS, right? I mean, you don't want to get shot multiple times repeatedly, and then after that, you know, start complaining because someone is bullying you. Yeah, then after that, then you'll be like, we all know you're cheating.
yeah.
I
And
don't
let's say,
complain.
like-
I scar that player for life. So I'll always tease Hazlan for point blanking me.
I mean, like, you know, me and Justin aims for small objects. So yeah.
Then I'll say in addition to it, let's say the player says, I do not feel it. I don't got inside joke there, but I try to give it away.
Yeah.
So let's say like a player says, I do not feel it. I do not feel it. What I'll suggest is try playing with 1 t-shirt on. Okay, just try.
How about we don't play with t-shirt on? Just
Okay, even better. This one thing confirm, right? You hit, you sure.
no, you know what? Just spam away, boy. It's quick flag. Who said no spamming?
Just spam.
Yeah, I like the rule of just spam till the person
Puts their
surrenders.
head up. It puts their hand up.
Who can take more hits?
I spam until I was out of darts, last player left in Div X, and against 4 other GBI, and I just stood up and just walked and telling myself, please hit me.
Hey, that's
'Cause I
giving
got
up.
nothing.
No. Hit me, man. I can take as many hits as I want.
But yes, touchy topic about players not calling out hits because it does happen. It does. I mean, it does happen. Some players have even told me that I don't call out my hits, and that's because but those are not quick flag, but those are in other games whereby I
Normal
probably
games,
hit
yeah.
my vest or what, and I can't really feel it. So yeah,
Change man.
yeah.
I'm a change man. Nice. All right. Okay. So how about we have two more questions before we wrap it up? Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
So
one question.
second question. Yeah. Gideon, you
One
want to present the question?
This question was posed by Ryan. His question is to Louis, and the question is: do you create quick flag just for the chick?
I mean, he has a chick right now, right? But it's not because
Yeah,
of
that's
quick
my
flag, is
girlfriend.
it?
I think she might be watching this though.
Wait, what do you create the chick? Do you create quick flag for this question, right? So
Huh?
is it because in Potong Pasir there's a chick, that's why you wanted to create quick flag?
Who?
Yeah, Rachel.
Who?
Oh no.
Who?
Oh no. Or you're trying to attract some,
Who?
I
But
think your
for re-
girlfriend just came on. Is your girlfriend Naomi?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, there she's here. She's online. Oh no,
Oh
she's watching this.
no.
Oh no.
Oh, no,
Oh.
touchy, touchy.
Lucky my
Okay,
girlfriend is not
but for
online,
real, for real. No, I did not.
Are
Like
you just
seriously.
saying it because she's online, or is it because
Oh, you want to stir shit with me? Very good, very good. Stir shit, very good.
My
I think,
idea.
right,
We all thank Ryan.
okay, can I just say first? Rachel is my team member, and she does help out for Potong Pasir CC. So they are create for her. No, why would I do that?
what?
Why would I create a game mode just for a girl? Why? But did I
I see how
collaborate
your girlfriend
with
just
her
reply, I
to
see how it
create
is.
this? Yes, I did.
Mm. Yeah, because I remembered you tell me that for anything related to Potong Pasir, Rachel is one of the person to go to, and I
Yes.
believe she's one of the YEC over there.
Yeah, she is.
She's a YZ over there.
Yeah, she's a YEC. So just like Gid's a YEC over and Yusun ECC, so Rachel's also a YEC over at Potong Pasir CC also. Yeah, yeah. But I apologize
look
for
at the
that
comments, it's just
question.
funny,
So yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Ryan,
Oh,
you didn't
no.
know that. You didn't know that. Someone was watching.
Hi Naomi.
Please.
Honor say hi. Yeah, on
Oh,
camera.
okay, the
Thank you,
girlfriend.
Ryan. Thank
Okay.
you, Ryan.
Okay.
It was my question. I take the blame for it. Yeah.
Okay, so actually, right, let's go okay, I mean there's one more question, yeah. So this last question that's on topic of getting, I mean everyone nowadays in a community likes to hunt for a very special item. It's called a patch. So now boss is just asking, or rather, yeah, boss is asking, so will Quick Flag get a patch?
Simple answer to that. Have more people to play Quick Flag. Then I'll make a patch.
Okay,
Go to spot.
okay.
Honestly, go to spot.
How about this? What's your
Yeah.
limit before you get a patch?
Wow, you guys really want to put in metrics,
We will get the numbers for you. You give us the go.
I gotta ask Beach Road, like, what's the minimum order quantity, all that.
Yeah, don't have to speak short lah. We have our contacts.
Yeah, I mean Ryan's rich. He can just pay for you, so it's okay.
Oh,
Exactly.
right, they're airing you now. But okay,
Boss, you're saying this, we'll tap into UT funds.
Yep, boss will pay for it.
I'd like to say that Quick Flag is very grateful that UT is paying for our Quick Flag patches.
The thanks does not just go to UT, but indeed Ryan, because he will be the one that is paying for us.
Yes. Thank you.
All cover backside, all cover backside. Okay, but honestly, right, I feel that it is definitely one of the things on my list that I really want to make. Like patches, little like merch, things that put Quick Flag onto onto something like, you know, you put a quick flag patch on a backpack, and then you're like, oh, people ask you what's quick flag. You can explain it to them. You wear a quick flag shirt, you can explain to them. I do want to make merch, but right now it's more of like, let me get quick flag started again. Because right now, COVID, I was in NS, I'm in NS. I want to get quick flag started again, have like a very decent and growing active quick flag, I would say community, but player base. Then I'll probably start on a merch.
Okay. So sorry, last question. What's the current plan for Quick Flag? I think you answered that. And so what are we gonna expect from now?
Ooh.
This is the last question.
Right, you want to take that or should I take that?
Could you repeat, because I was looking at the comment section?
No, it's in the comment section.
Oh, okay.
The
Because
last comment or the last
Boss
comment?
was like, yeah, Ryan Pay. Okay, I shot myself. Okay, what is the current quick flag plan for quick flag? Okay, so coming back to this, we've already done the key appointment holders group, right? And this key appointment holders group is here to support Minto because once again, hosting by yourself, you can get hosting. When somebody hosts by themselves, that person will eventually get host fatigue. So the only way to move forward is to have a good team support. So then we can have more plans, because there's been a lot of discussion, right? But really, because of the CB and the virus, we are not able to do anything. And even before the CB and the virus, we were being held back by the election. Yeah. So
Wait, there was
so
an
just
election?
stay tuned. Yeah, there was supposed to be an election in March. That's why we couldn't have the
venue,
quick
right.
flag that's why.
So okay, I'll say right now we are facing a few problems that we have to solve first. One being the venue. Secondly, obstacles. And then thirdly, getting players back. I know number 3 is definitely doable, but just that I do want to see actual players coming back first. And we did think of like, you know, maybe we could have bring your own tent. That's what Ryan said. Or bring your own obstacle. Because you think about it, like we could have a place, but do you really want, like, let's say me, or let's say like a few hosts or a team of hosts or team of the quick flag KH, the key appointment holders, to bring all the obstacles or to store it at one person's place? I mean, it's a bit of effort on the host part in addition to hosting the game. So maybe we could, if we could foster a committee or a community of like, you know, players trying to like chip in a bit. Let's say like bring your own obstacle, maybe find a place to play. I think that would help a lot.
Yeah, I think so too. Coming back to the BYOT, bring your own tent, because one tent doesn't really cost much, and no, our blasters cost a lot more. We even do darts. We order darts a lot, right? So I think we can look into having tents as a standard item to start bringing. I don't know. It's just exploring options right now.
Maybe
That's what
like,
we've been doing, exploring options.
Maybe we could like, you know, set, instead of like, you know, charging people to play game to come play quick flag, instead we could have like, you know, bring at least 2 obstacles, then come play. 2 obstacles because you have to make it symmetrical lah. So like, you know, have 2 obstacles, then your team can come and play. I mean, because quick flag itself, right? Yes, I know it's possible to host at Potong Pasir, but we right now it's not a very sure thing that we can play at Potong Pasir. So why not extend this helping hand to the hosts by, let's say, helping like, you know, bring in obstacles, or even helping recommend some places that we could play in. I feel that everyone that plays quick flag or is part of this quick flag player base could do small things to help out, and then of course bring quick flag alive again.
That's right. We just need the players back lah. Yeah.
Yeah,
but and I feel that with the diversity of games these days, especially with the jump start of the eco war, so players are having more diversity in games, and we are really pulling more and more people because they'll be like, whoa, I didn't know you host this kind of games, dude. So I'm sure where from one game we have certain kinds of players, they might be attracted to Quick Flag. So can just pick and pull people like, hey guys, we're having Quick Flag this weekend. I'm not hosting any Jungle War games this weekend. Well, why don't you just come down? So support the community. Yeah.
So
And it is nice that we have diversity in games now.
correct. I mean, we still need more Ravins.
Sashi is not Ravin level. Nah.
We need more Ravin and Sashis.
Oh.
Do you remember the first ever Quick Flag I I hosted that a team of 5 against team of 5, like I said, my team against GBI back then.
Yeah.
We were literally looking at each other without any obstacles in between.
Oh yeah. That was the that was fun.
That was like the definition of like underground Quick Flag. We have no obstacles at all, or very little, just the venue, and there's only one thing on the player's mind: to play a competitive game mode like Quick Flag. That's what the mindset of these two teams, Hack and GBI, had.
Yes.
And slowly, we made it into Potong Pasir CC, and then more teams came up.
Was that first game at Sims Drive?
No, it was not. It was at Dover. It's not demolished. It was a void deck in Dover.
Oh no, Dover.
You literally, I did not play that day, but I can sense like you could literally see your opponent right in front. So if you're fast enough, you could just shoot them while they're trying. Once the whistle blows, you can just literally shoot them already. So, but the great part of that is that the players did not complain. They were all like, okay, it's part of the game. Let's just carry on. Let's try playing it better. Trying to improve our tactics, trying to improve our gameplay, our probably how we move to the nearest obstacle. So honestly, while obstacles is a thing, but it's like, I feel like it's just the passion that these two teams really had to just play this one game mode. And that's what I really liked about.
Okay.
Legends.
That is Quick Flex. Well, with that said, I think we will need to end off our podcast over here. And yes, Wolfie say thanks for hosting this live chat. They said that he now have a better idea about Quick Flex, which is good. Yep.
Thanks for inviting me, guys, to your first podcast.
And thank
Yes,
you.
of course,
everyone.
no problem. And before we end off this, we would actually like to tell you about our next podcast, which is happening. Is it next week, Ryan? I think I didn't.
Next week.
It's next
Yeah,
week.
it's next week.
It's next same day, same time. It's on Wednesday. Oh, by the way, if you are gonna actually wait, never mind. We are gonna put this on Facebook and YouTube if for those who have missed it. Yeah. This Sunday. Yeah, and then so next Wednesday will be a podcast. The next Wednesday podcast will the special guest will be none other than our boss John, the
Yes.
guy who started found
Started
Urban
it
Tech.
all.
Yes. So it will be between me, Gideon, and Urban Tech, the three guys that was with Boss when we started Urban Tech. And we will be talking about how it all started. Yeah, with everything lah. We'll let you guys know when you guys come for the chat because it'll be quite fun.
The history of
Yeah,
Urban
the
Tactical.
The history start back all the way back in 2017, 3 years ago when I was started.
Yeah.
When the wind blow and then obstacles fly,
And we're
then-
playing at the top of car park.
puddles everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
going to share this with with a few of my international Nerfer contacts, especially in America, because they're interested in how UT formed.
Yes,
Yeah.
you should.
And
And
incidents
yeah.
that come down.
And also we do have actually do stay tuned for more podcasts to come because we are going to have more special guests. It's not just going to be local. Gideon has a guest with Taiwan. Mortality has a guest with Malaysia. I on the other hand have a special guest with Australia, which is a lot of interesting things happening over there.
I thought you were gonna say your girlfriend.
Okay. How about this? We have a
Ben.
podcast where all three of us invite our girlfriend online and talk. How about this? Huh? All three of us here from the original
Show
Fine Art team.
podcast.
Yeah, there's no podcast. There's a triple date online.
You want to do couple flag, right? It's
yes,
on.
it's on.
It's on.
Wait. I just realized this. The three of us, right,
Except for
are the
Gideon.
original 5 mark,
Yeah,
and then we all had girlfriend last year at the same time. So it's time for couple flag. Yes. We just wait for Gideon's one to fly over to Singapore.
Until now, he has still not arranged anything. I think it's time, gentlemen.
All right, with that, we'll end the podcast over here, guys.
Do let me know though if you want to bring someone from New Zealand.
Oh, hey, sorry. What's the girlfriend's name of Mintu? Sorry, Naomi, are you watching this? You're being, he's not
I
being
don't know
loyal
whether
again.
she left or not.
Don't make her leave lah. See lah, guys. See lah.
Yo.
See what happen.
It'll take her like 10 seconds later to reply, cause like.
Just looking at the chat.
Yep. I mean, we end the
Yep.
podcast here already, so if you feel free
Yep.
to talk anything. Oh, Naomi is here. Oh,
Yes.
oh, there goes.
Yeah, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Knew it. Mintu has GF, man. Have. He has a GF. Probably
I think my
he-
face looks like face of a
maybe
virgin.
next time we will do a probably one way next time, right? We will just do a podcast on just the three of us with our GF. Okay, you can just see.
Oh, this one the
Yeah,
family. This
special
one really
edition.
family show.
Gideon will do a LDR.
Hey, it's online, man. It's online.
But yours.
All right,
No
so
matter where you are around the world, it's joinable.
all right, so
can I make a closer for you guys?
Yes, please go ahead.
All right, guys. We've come to the end of the first podcast with Urban Tactical. Your host, Ryan Mortality, Gideon, and one time me, Jonathan. And of
And our
course,
I'm a
special
lion
guest
man.
and our special guest tonight, Luis Mintu.
Yes.
Alright.
of Quick Hack,
Quick Flag.
Quick Flag, and also
Singapore.
GBI for paintball. Yeah. And do stay
GBI.
tuned for the next episode on where the UT's main boss is gonna be here.
Yeah.
He's gonna talk about the rise of UT, how is Urban Tactical formed, what was his inspirations, what's his motivations of forming Urban Tactical, and what's the challenges. I think he has a lot to say and a very big story to tell. So I'll catch you guys soon.
All right, bye
Bye.
guys. See you.
Bye.
Bye bye.